Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. Mods are loading. Mods are loading. Let's see. Let's go here. On them somewhere. All right. Let's see here. Wake up, Liam. Wake your ass up.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Betty.
Yeah, right.
What happened to all the signs a couple of days ago?
Normally
Trying to
each.
some of
These
people
are
passing
high-end
out in
purple.
town, and
Here we go.
we took all the signs to see if it would help, but nothing changed, so we put them back up.
The very nice ones. Great durability.
Yes, I mean, I come in, I think, after I had my headache, and he was going, what's happened to all the signs? I was like, what do you mean, what's wrong with all the signs? I looked up and it's like, what the signs are gone?
10 each.
Oh yes,
yeah.
what it was, a lady from Banshee, she passed out twice on the same spot when she came in, and so we decided to try and figure out the problem, really.
Oh, the Banshee sisters?
Oh
My
yes.
sisters now, apparently.
How's it
They're
going?
my sisters.
Good morning, sweetie.
Which one was it?
Any better?
Oh yes, much. You have a
It was
good nap,
Reagan.
dear? Yeah, it was
Oh,
Miss
no.
Reagan.
I did,
Oh,
I
I
did.
hope she
Did
found her
you?
way home.
Oh, of course.
Hi, Miss Cillian. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, hello, Mr. Fontaine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing not bad. Was looking for a
Hello.
blacksmith and then I spotted Lulu.
Yeah, I'm here.
Lovely.
What's up?
I'm looking to get another mailbox and a couple indoor lighting.
Yeah, I can do it for you. I could make that a home if you would like to follow me on the way home in a moment.
Can you come with me a minute, dear?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, sweetie.
I'm going to be
I
heading
need to
up to
go
Stars Point.
see if Joseph
once I get
and
some
Rowan are
blacksmith
awake.
stuff anyway.
We have to talk about something real quick.
Okay.
Just picture a bridge. Just picture a bridge. You're not really in the water. Yeah. That might be sarcasm.
Back in where we started.
What do you mean? There is a bridge. I just to crawl on it.
Hello.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
You can drop. You can drop me here, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, you have a safe travels.
Let's see. Knock knock.
Joseph,
Rowan, y'all home?
hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
Is that you, Mayor?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Trying to find.
He's gone. My horse. I was taking it on the trail, and I was riding it, and
God,
I guess
so
it
loud.
slipped and broken its neck.
Oh God. Well, that's a.
Yep, my Lucky Charms.
Well,
That's what his name was, Lucky Charms O'Malley.
Let me see if Miss Rowan's in.
I gotten only a $5. That's all I got to my name right now.
Oh yeah, no, Miss Rowan's rather sleeping.
All right, well,
Joseph.
I'll go try to find a way.
Oh, there you are.
Yep.
Do you know when Miss Rowan's gonna be awake? Duke needs a new transportation.
Yeah, well, we can sell any of them that are up on the block there.
Oh well, he only has $5 right now, so. Goodness gracious.
Well, I know she needs to reduce her head count. Oh, did Duke find his horse that was downriver?
Apparently, something about its neck got broke or something. Where'd he go? He was just here.
He ran away.
Off down the road.
Oh. Oh God. Somebody is really tore up.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, she needs to reduce her head count, so I'm sure she could drop one of these horses down to 10 or do like an IOU slip if he can pay her back eventually.
Yeah. I mean, literally all he had to do is go out there and slaughter some horrible horses and get the pelt for it. 10 stacks will pay for a horse. Or something like that. I mean, but I also came over here for another reason. I don't know if you've met Miss Ira. I know you've met her, dear.
I have.
Well, what would you think about bringing her on as full citizen for the gunsmithing position?
I think it'd be good to get a full-time gunsmith in here.
I think so too. I think it'd be good to let her into the town, because then she can be full-time here, you know?
Yep. And she'll want a house built, but I want to build her house similar to how I built the manor, where the front of it is an office, because she wants to get her journalist license. And, you know, Molly's doing just, you know, informative ranching, so to have another journalist that does another form of journalism would be good in town also. I know we have Miss Rilla and her children's corner, but, you know, something more for the...
Yeah, and I think Rilla just works right out of Molly's office for that. She just needs a desk in there, I think, is what I last remember.
Oh, no, her desk is in there. They both got full desks in there. But I want them,
We're just gonna have to scaffold another room off of it, and... Oh, never mind.
Well, no, what I was gonna do is, because she can do the living over her shop, we can put right between the public stable and Miss Storm's house, we can build another small building there that is a journalist's office on the bottom with her living quarters above it.
Right, just needs 2 separate entrances if I remember right.
Yep, yep.
Yes, quiet.
That's why we just do like a staircase up the back on the riverside. You think Rowan would be opposed to that? I mean, you should know her best.
For the horse deal?
No, for the. Doggone it.
Oh, for the for the gunsmith? No, I don't think she's had any issues with Ira. I don't know if she's met her officially, but
All right. All right. That's good to know. All right.
well,
Well,
if you find him, like I said, if we can do an IOU slip where he just has to, gather up the pelt and sell it off, and then pay Rowan back that way. Either way.
Yeah. Well, let me see if we can find him. Yeah, you go around the front, dear. I'll go around this way. See if we can find that gentleman. Duke, where are you? Duke.
Duke. Maybe he went across the river.
Well, maybe.
He was the guy in the red
Yeah.
sash, right?
Yeah.
I was not gonna sing. I was gonna tell him I was thinking about a little ditty that back
Uh-huh.
I'm working on the rest of it.
Okay.
Good evening.
I'll look forward to hearing it when it's finished then.
Uh-huh.
Little ditty about Max and Cheyenne. Alright.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
boy. Okay. Yeah.
Hi Betty,
Miss
hi
Ira,
Will.
you have a minute?
Yeah, I do. How can I help you?
Can you come to my office for a minute?
I don't know what I do.
No serious talk time.
No, looks like we're going to be having a new citizen.
Oh, I've never
I
met that
Yeah, what?
before.
Well, I just want not out in the middle of the street and all. I wanted to let you know that as mayor, I've come to a decision. We definitely would like to bring you on as a full citizen in a gunsmithing position. Me and Joseph discussed it. We'll build you a office, and if you don't mind, we'll put the living quarters over it. They'll have separate entrances, and it'll be
That's fine with me.
yeah, and right there between the public stable on that end of town, because we already have the one journalist's office on this end of town, so we want to kind of give y'all a little space. That way, if you're interviewing people and for some reason they're interviewing people, you're not trying to,
Oh yes, we hope so. We hope that she takes over.
All right, that works for me.
So, if you're ready to hold on a second, the doggone stomach is yelling at me.
Yeah.
Take your time.
So what was her name? Ira?
Exactly.
Was it?
No, I think it's Ira England.
Oh, I met her.
So, if you're ready to sign on that line, put your name on the deed. Let's see, you already have you already have a thing of your own. You just need to make sure that when you sign it, you circle that one that says merge. That way, everything that you have becomes part of the town as well.
Understood. And once the place is built up here, I'll go tear down my old house.
Exactly. And if you need help with that, any one of us will be glad to help you. And
All right, thank you very much.
welcome to the town, ma'am.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Miss Betty.
There you go.
Thank you.
I think this fella might be a bit upset.
Where is he? Where's Duke?
Oh.
Where's who?
Duke. I'm looking for Duke.
So just like staring in the window.
I have no idea. I'm just following the
Oh
voices.
gosh.
Oh, we are over here.
I'm sorry, but I don't do any clothes in your size. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
he's
thought-
very disappointed.
I thought y'all were talking about Duke over here. Oh gosh.
Oh Lord.
Well,
Nice one.
well, so much for that box.
Well, now do you use any?
Mayor, when I said last night I'm probably a better draw and shot than you, I wasn't lying.
Oh gosh.
Oh, watch out.
It's
Watch
alright.
What
out.
in God's name's going on around here?
Fox
Just take care of
extermination.
some
By the
dummies.
way, congratulations on becoming a citizen.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Betty.
It would be really nice to have a gunsmith around, so it will be full time.
Miss Storm, if
That
you see
reminds me,
Mr.
I
Duke,
need you to repair something.
Of course, come inside.
I am looking for him.
Mr. Duke.
Yeah, Duke Slade.
So,
What would
Was
you
he
need
here
repairing?
today? No.
let me go grab it real quick.
Okay, he was just here not
No
too long. I
worries.
can't find him.
Always.
Oh wait, maybe that was him then. It didn't sound like him,
keep
but if
that.
it was, he just ran out.
I'm pretty sure it was Duke. Sounded like him to me.
Yeah, I mean, he
I
ran
need to
off.
get my ears checked.
Everything else.
He ran off crying.
Oh yes, we're just looking for Duke.
His horse had an unfortunate
Is
neck-breaking
everything okay
accident.
with him?
His
Oh,
That
boy.
man can't
his
keep
poor
a
horse
horse alive
died.
for.
So it did.
For the
No.
life of him, yeah.
Whatever you do, don't give him an otter.
But why?
Because if the horses have this kind of luck, I'd hate to see what the kind of luck the otters have.
This is Precious. Hi. Oh, she's so-
Duke, you running around here? Where you at, Duke? Dang it, I don't see him anywhere.
And whatnot. Yeah, so I'd like to get all this stuff repaired. That the native might need a little loving care because it's kind of, if you look on the shoulder right there, you'll see a bullet hole.
Oh gosh. Where did that come from? What
Jeez,
happened?
around.
It was a little hunting accident
On our way
yesterday.
to.
Oh, I
Hey,
see.
you have
I
a lovely
see.
day.
It can be quite
Yep, y'all
dangerous
stay
hunting
safe.
up in the woods, so it can be.
That's right.
I never got the full story of that. Who ended up doing that to you?
It was Mr. Trevor. Bless heart, he felt so bad about it.
Oh goodness. All right, so note to self: don't take Trevor on manhunts. Gotcha. All right. It's all right. Not all of us can be shooters. I mean, I'm not the greatest for speed. I just
That reminds me. I wanted to talk to you about possibly setting up a shooting galley.
yeah. I'll show you where I had in mind for that because
Up on that cliff across the river.
yeah. Who told you?
That's where I wanted to put it. It's the place that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly where I wanted to put it.
But I had a bit more of an elaborate idea than just a shooting range. I wanted to see if Mr. Joseph could make me some windows and some walls and set up a fake little main road, and then have people hide under the windows and pop up little dummies, so people have to actually think and shoot while they're running through the little thing.
Yeah, you want to make a gauntlet.
Practice.
Yeah.
And I was gonna see about having two different types of runs. One where we have two types of dummies. The hay ones, which should be the baddies, and the tailored ones, which should be civilians that they should not shoot.
Oh.
And then a more difficult one would be just with hay dummies and have them turn differently for what you can and cannot shoot.
Right. Hold on.
Well, if you want, I can make the little dummies for you all, and just place them in your shop or something for you to set them up.
I thought I
I'd
heard
appreciate
Duke.
that. Thank you very much.
No worries
Like
at
he's
all.
in the city center.
Are all those close
Joseph.
to your satisfaction?
there he
Are
is,
they
right
all
there.
right?
You can work out
Yes,
that deal
thank
with
you,
him
they
right
are.
there, Joseph.
You're welcome. Did you find him?
Yeah, second.
Yep.
Oh, Duke, are you alright?
No. My horse it just died. It had broken its neck. I had to take it around. It was a very heavy one. I tried bringing it back as best I could, but I just got finished bearing it.
Oh gosh.
I have a spare horse.
Yeah, the mayor let me know what was going on.
It broke its neck when it was climbing up the mountains back over there. And it must have slipped on a bad footing and fell on its neck and died.
Oh gosh.
Alright, well, what we can do is, if you don't have the dollars right now, we could write an IOU slip for Rowan and get one of the horses for you, and then you could run gathering pelt up, which Liam said you can sell back to us until you can afford the horse.
Hold on. Let me see. I only gotten some hides on me right now. I don't know if that is anything. I got a 55 a hide right now.
Mr. Duke, I have an old horse I don't use anymore. If you just want to take, you can get a better one. It ain't the best, but it's something you can use just for now.
Thanks for your sentimentality towards me, but I'm just gonna saving up. I'm gonna be staying at my place for a while. It's gonna take me a little while to feel any better about this situation, but thank all of you for your kind offers and all of that. I'll come back around when I haven't enough to get one. But right now I think I'm gonna be staying around my house for a bit or for a little while at least until I have all that grief that I'm feeling leaves my body, and then maybe I'll think about coming around and getting another horse. But like I said, thank you again for everything.
This is River Run.
I'm just gonna head back to my house.
Hello.
Alright, well,
I might not open my door for a little while either. But I'll be okay though.
I think
Alright,
How
well,
are you
stay
today?
safe, and like I
I'm
said,
doing
Rowan
good. My
usually
name's
sells
Karen.
them for 15 for the non-solid.
Lovely to meet you, Karen.
I will.
I must say, I
Yeah.
love your outfit, by the way.
Thanks, I made it myself.
Oh, it's so lovely. And who's this little one on your shoulder?
This is King Ratigan. He's looking for his queen.
King Ratigan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ratigan,
that's
yeah.
so lovely. He's so
Yeah,
very
and
adorable with his little hat on.
Yeah, it's a big hat for him. But yeah, I just came from Glacier Falls. I was trying to get back home, but I think I don't know if I went too far.
Oh, where's your home?
It's down this way, but I'm not really sure where from here.
Do you know the name?
Well, I live with Camilla, you know.
Okay,
Camilla?
I know where that is. Yep.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you're a little off
Did I
course.
Oh, whoops.
And Miss Karen, I didn't give you my name. I'm Mayor Liam. I'm the mayor of River Run.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And I'm Betty Thompson.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I heard about this place. I think there was a school here or something.
Yep. We got a school.
Oh yes.
It's actually just across the river from the main intersection.
Is the teacher awake?
She is not currently awake. Her husband is. I'm not sure when she's going to be awake. I'm sure she's got, she also is a horse breeder, so I'm sure she's got babies that she's gonna be doing. Take it easy, Doc.
See you around, Mary Liam.
Bye, Harry.
I see. I need to go to school. By Styles. I don't know if you guys know him.
Who?
Styles. Dr. Styles. He lived in Spring Valley before he ran away. I'm actually looking for him right now.
Oh, I think I know. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Well, he was the
Do you know who he
justice up
is?
there, right?
Yeah. He had a big fancy chair that he sat up on. It was like a throne.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't been
Oh
out to Spring
man.
Valley in a while either. So, but I can show you where the school is and where Miss Rowan stays. That way, you can check back so you can talk to her. Find out when school hours
Yeah.
are. 'Cause I'm not sure exactly when the school hours are, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
if you if you, if you want to follow me this way down the road, you can bring your horse. That way
Yeah, sure.
you don't have to run back.
Okay. Well, I got a question. Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to find Styles. Is there any way you guys put up like pictures for missing people?
We don't normally do that. Um,
Oh,
the
okay.
sheriff, if you give the sheriff, because all it's funny because last time I saw him, he didn't have a shirt on, so it's gonna be hard for me to describe the
Yeah,
gentleman.
he never has a shirt on, but he's always wearing like a black hat and a black pants.
Yeah, when the sheriff is awake, which I'm not sure if he's gonna be awake this evening. I know he wasn't feeling too good. But if you want to check back with him, he'll take the information and he'll pass it on to the deputies, and when they're out and about, they'll keep their eyes open for him. But if you look right there across the river,
Oh.
that building just on the right hand
Yeah.
side that's red, that's the schoolhouse. You see?
On the right side.
Yeah, you see the red building right there with the green
Yeah,
roof.
with a green top.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the schoolhouse. Miss Rowan's breeding place where she breeds horses is directly next to it. And then that house straight at the end of the street there, that's Miss Rowan's house. She's the teacher. She's also the justice for River Run and a lawyer and wrangler.
What's that tall building on the left over there?
That's our church.
Okay. Well, what do you guys talk about over there?
Well,
There's a lot of talking.
yeah, that's Mr. Cobbs. He's the pastor of the church. We haven't had a sermon yet this season. Hopefully, he'll be planning one of those soon. But I mean, it's a religious. Oh, who's that?
Ambrose, can I have a word
Oh,
with you,
what's
please,
up?
in your office with Matty, please?
All right, yep. Give me just a second. But yeah,
Alright, thanks.
Mr. Cobbs is usually up a little bit later in the evening, usually after that evening storm that rolls through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably come back later today. See if anyone's awake, you know.
All right.
Thank you for your help, though. I appreciate it. It's a very nice town you got here.
Thank you. But the place you're looking for, Miss Camilla's, is if you go back out where we met, and you go straight down along the river. It's straight along the river that way.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
I'm gonna go back now.
All right. All right, Mr. Ambrose, this way.
Nice meeting you.
Safe travels. All right, come on, Maddie.
Hi, Liam.
How's it going?
Not good.
Oh, that's not good.
She's been cooked, Liam.
Yeah.
She's been cooked. She's
Cooked?
been totally cooked, man.
Cooked.
You know
Alright,
they
can I-
said you know what that guy said is that
What?
they were like there were many things against me. He
Yeah,
said
yeah,
if you
I know.
I want to go to court then there are many things against me.
I know. All right, Liam, can I ask you a question? So basically, what's happened is, you probably heard about what happened yesterday, right?
No. What happened?
So basically, there was a dispute between Maddie and Trent, right? I'm just gonna lay it down to you like how I see it. She feared her life. She's told Trent she didn't feel safe around him 3 times, right? So she pulled out a gun. She told him she's leaving. It sounds like he didn't like it, so she shot him. Did you go and get a bandage for him?
I was trying to go get a bandage, but
Anyhow,
I didn't
so-
tell him that.
On
Okay.
from that, a sheriff has been investigating it, right? Well, a deputy sheriff. He's took his statement,
Wait.
but
What deputy
he's
sheriff?
not took hers. Oh, fucking Stars Point.
Stars Point deputy.
Okay. Did Trent go
So he
file
hasn't done his
charges
job,
there?
right?
Yeah.
He has.
Okay. Do they have an ordinance for assault posted?
I mean, it was in
don't
the
know.
house.
We kind of got kicked out.
It was in her house.
And
wasn't
yeah, it was
their
in our
place.
house.
Okay.
So what happened is they've took his statement, Liam, but they haven't took hers. They're trying to say they took it verbally, but Trent signed his, whatever you want to call it, but she's not even give one, and they fined her $50. They can't do that, right?
If they don't have a posted ordinance, then they can't be fining anybody anything.
Oh, well, do you want to go check for us? Because we got kicked out.
All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna actually be better if I send Ted for that, or one of the deputies.
Yeah.
That
okay.
way I'm not.
Well, so I didn't. So they basically he was talking to me about what happened, and then he said I would be able to speak to an actual sheriff. Like he came down to Clem's house and kind of talked to me about what happened. I told him the story. I was still kind of, I don't know. I didn't say the thing about being scared of him because I don't want Trent to like get in trouble. Okay? I just wanted him to leave me alone. So
Okay. I'm confused at how. Yeah, I need to know if they have a posted ordinance for assault before I can say anything else about it. If they don't have it posted, then them just randomly going, okay, well you assaulted him, pay him that. They can't do that. It's gotta be posted. Like you see mine down there. Mine is.
I know, Liam, but what we're trying to get at, dude, is that she told him 3 times that she was scared of him. So in my eyes, that's self-defense, right?
well, I don't know if I would take it that far. I don't want to really say that. Because I don't want him to be in trouble.
they've cut
I just don't
corners.
really understand what's going on.
They've messed up his case. Or
All
her
right,
case, or whatever
well.
case they're running right now.
Both. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't even get a chance to speak to the sheriff, and he said that I would be able to. And then when I woke up in Clem's house, I went to my house, the pumpkin house, and all the locks were changed. The collars are, so tight on my horse that I can't ride it, and my rat that's in Clem's house now. So I've got to get Trent to do that, and I really don't want to. And now I can't even get I mean, even if I wanted to pay the fine, I can't even get to where our money was kept.
Well, I mean, y'all are married, so what's his is yours, and what's yours is his. So.
They're not married anymore.
Oh. Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
Was there any decree of what belongs to who?
No. But I mean, I just didn't think that he would change the locks like that. I mean, he knows that I give all of my money to him, so. So I don't really
Alright,
know
well,
what the fine is, you know.
before I can say anything else, well, I'll have to talk to Ted and see what we can do, because we need to know if there's if they have a posted ordinance for that.
Well, yeah, all we really need help with is if they can find me without getting my written statement.
No, if they didn't get information from both sides properly, then you can take yourself a lawyer down there and take legal action against the town itself. For
Okay,
unfortunately.
can I take Rowan?
Oh, there you go.
Well, you can
Is she a
ask
lawyer?
her, but she's not awake right now. I mean, you can ask her, but I mean, honestly, I don't know if she'll get involved in it, because, I mean, she should. Because she should be wanting to make sure that these sheriffs are doing stuff right, like I do with Ted. Ted gets all the information from everybody, make sure that it's all written down statements, because he said, she said doesn't win anything. And then I'm sure he would approach Bojack. Bojack being very green, he may not have things in control. And then if he finds that Bojack wasn't that, then I'll talk to Miss Starlene, and we'll figure it out. I don't have.
Okay, do you want to keep?
Yeah, if you want to give me that, I'll give it to Ted and show him, because I mean, anybody could have. Honestly, anybody could have wrote that. Did he give it to you personally?
No.
And then I would.
It's in the mailbox.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't even consider that even valid. If he didn't tell you himself, there's no way. He can't just drop off a letter that says you're fined. So he needs to tell you himself.
Team ID, they cut so many corners there, man.
Okay, well, they said basically to come find a lawyer and take action against them. So.
Well,
And they said that the fine won't be dropped until I talk to the sheriff.
Well, if the sheriff didn't have the decency to contact you, then I would just make sure you have some legal representation before you even talk to him. So I'll let Miss Rowan know when I see her that you need her assistance with that, and we'll see what she says from there. Trying to think if there's any. I don't know. Oh wait, there is another lawyer up by Purity who said that if we needed a lawyer, he has a law office. So that might be another option if
Do you
Miss
know
Rowan.
who it was?
I don't remember his name exactly, but I know you know where that Rosa Pond is? Right there just below Purity Valley.
Yeah.
He lives right there at the mouth of that pond, he said. He said you can't miss his place, so.
Leave your horse here, Maddie. We'll ride up there, see if he's there.
Okay.
With him.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Liam. I know it's,
well, here.
you know, I know it's
just in case he wants to see it, you take this. You take that with you, and if he doesn't need it, and he can't help you, then you can drop it back by here.
No.
I mean, we could just make a copy of it for you, right?
Hello.
Y'all,
well,
y'all
I guess
be safe.
Let me know if they have an ordinance, because we're not allowed to go back there. I don't think for a
Yep,
while.
yep. I'll definitely investigate
Thank you,
that.
Liam. I'm sorry that I'm always coming to you with my issues and problems.
It's all right. It's all right. I like to help people.
Okay.
Any what?
Did you make me a new
Goodness gracious.
Of course. What kind of shoes are you looking for?
Oh, just those little dolly ones.
Okay. Any particular colors, or you wanting to mess with the colors yourself?
I could mess with them myself.
You got 10 minutes. You got.
There you go.
I will probably do it because.
Thank you.
A nice new pair of shoesies.
Oh, do you have any socks for these?
Of course
By
I
any
do.
chance?
I have little sockies. I always have socks.
Miss Storm, can I shotgun you a
Oh,
question?
that's good. Sure.
So, this one's gonna be funny. Cause you probably. Why'd you? I'll tell you so. I mean, you know how serious me and Miss Betty are, but I'm curious. How soon in the future might you see little ones? Because after what I saw today, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to not try for little ones.
Hmm. Let's
I think I should go
see.
to the other room then. Oh gosh.
Oh, no, you stay here too.
Nope,
Come
it's
on,
quite
Betty.
alright. Quite alright. Oh gosh. Hot collar. Oh gosh, hot collar.
Alright.
Hot collar.
I would probably say, based on you and her energy and everything that's between you two, I don't even have to be a fortune teller to tell you that, but I'd say probably next summer, possibly, I can see a little one running around.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay,
Definitely.
okay.
I don't know what door to open and which one to close anymore. Oh god. Hey, Miss
That was good.
Adams. Hello. Oh,
All
I
right.
also got an
very
interesting
nice in
letter
this
from
top, I must
Mr.
say.
Trent Gray
Oh yeah.
about something about Maddie and him breaking up.
Yeah, yeah. I just heard about that myself. I also heard Maddie
Oh,
apparently shot
Okay, come
him.
pick it out
She
and
didn't say
I'll give it
where,
to
but
you.
oh Lord.
she was fearful of him and the situation, and she told him to leave, and he wouldn't leave, so she shot him.
It's quite something.
Yeah, yeah.
Come upstairs, Mrs.
Oh,
Adams.
hello.
Hello, Miss Reina. Hello, Mayor.
I'm gonna quickly
That's
borrow
What
fine.
your
top was it
your
that you
dice.
liked?
The flannel-looking one.
The flannel. Hmm. Can you have a little look-see and point it out to me?
Okay, the plaid shirt.
Ah, of course, a flannel. Oh god, why did I not click on? Of course you can have one.
You'll come here and watch.
There you go, you can just take that.
Oh man.
Help yourself to any colors in the pot over there if you want to color it. If you
Oh
want.
yeah. All I know is
Okay, I was gonna tell
apparently
you, I
they're
just
done, and
cooked
Maddie
something new
says she
that
was scared of
nobody's had
him, so she
before.
shot him,
It's a
and
prime rib dinner.
Ooh.
apparently Bojack
Oh
issued a
my,
fine
that
without
does
But
getting
that's
sound
her
not
side of
nice.
the
negotiable.
story or anything,
Either
which
you can
doesn't
come in
sound
and
like
eat, or if
Bojack.
you wanna take it to go and have it in your own house, you can do that too.
Oh, that
Cheers,
is
Betty.
lovely.
I'm gonna
You're
keep going.
welcome. Okay. How much would that be for a nice dinner like that?
How about $1, and then I will provide you with dessert and drinks and everything.
Oh, that sounds splendid actually. I would love that. What do you say, honey? A nice little prime rib dinner with some dessert and some nice drinks?
Oh, that sounds good. You have to give me a minute though. I gotta go take care of something real quick.
Okie doke.
He's always so busy.
Would it be No, right? He's such a busy man.
What?
I worry about him sometimes.
We gotta cut into
but
one and check
how
it.
about I give you $2 instead of one, and I can take it out to eat.
All right. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Let me run over to my house
Where's
because
my
I
break
left
message?
my refrigerator there, and then
There
I'll
it
be
is.
back.
I will be back in just a few moments.
It's wonderful.
Not sure what all you can
I'll
hear,
just go
but
get the money.
there you go.
Hey there, buddy.
Oh, hello, Mr. Golden. How are you today?
I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. I feel pretty fine today. Any plans for today, Mr. Golden?
Not off the top of my head.
Alright, alright. Well, I was actually thinking of getting a nice special dinner for Liam for tonight. I think. Yes, yes.
You thinking of grabbing?
Thinking of what, sorry?
What you think of grabbing?
I'm not sure. I've ordered something from Trevor to have something special made. And, Miss Caroline has also offered to make something, but I think I might have that another night for him. I wonder. I wonder what Trevor's going to make, actually. I'm quite curious.
Why don't you go over and ask him?
Oh, he said he'll have it prepared and he'll let me know when it's ready.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, it got quiet all of a sudden. Not a single soul anymore.
Yeah, it usually gets like that.
Quite sometimes. But, it was quite busy just there, so it was. But, please do excuse me, Mr. Golden.
I wonder if in the mayor's here I have pelts to sell.
Mr. McGregor?
I'm on focus, Charlie. I'm running.
Okay.
Killed a cow.
I did.
Do you want some steak or do you want some
Oh,
different?
yeah. Steak.
I make you. Okay, come on. That. Sorry, Ted. You want some steak too?
No, I'm good.
Hello there, Sheriff.
Oh, how's it going?
Not good. I have some pelts to sell. I have a hundred and like 51 that I'm looking to sell, and I also got a fox fur.
All right.
I'm
Well,
trying to,
thanks
I'm
for,
trying to, I'm trying to get up enough to get a new horse. I had to bury my horse today.
Come inside, come inside. I need to make sure that Liam doesn't see me.
Oh, yes, you want him to be surprised.
Exactly, exactly. I'll just go and get changed into it quickly.
No, don't post
What do you think? Is it alright?
Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I
All right.
love it.
All
Do
right.
you think it's alright? I'm not too sure.
Had to go grab me food.
I love the soft color.
I thought so. I wanted to go with something very quaint, if you know what I mean. I did put a little bit of light yellow into it. Not too much though.
I seen it and I love it. I think it's very lovely.
Oh, thank you so much. I wasn't sure, but thank you. That has restored my confidence. You're actually the first person to see it, I've just noticed.
Oh, I feel so honored. It's beautiful though.
Oh yes, I try to keep it in here so it's nicely tucked away.
Now, have you guys set a date yet?
Oh yes, did you not know? Oh, could you answer that? It might be my sweetie. I'll just go and change out of this just in case it is.
In front of your screen? Oh, hello.
Why, hello there, Mayor.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't walking in on women changing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yep.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, dear. Included my
Well,
food.
I have some cooking to be doing, so I'm going to leave you two, and you guys have a great evening. And I will talk to you later.
Mrs. Adams, the date is on the 28th, by the way.
Oh, lovely. I'll have to mark it on my calendar.
Oh, yes. We set to work out a time and everything, closer to the time, actually.
Oh, I'm so excited for you both.
Thank you so much.
I'm very excited and very scared. Scared somebody's gonna try and show up and ruin it.
Fine.
No. Scared somebody's gonna try and show up and ruin it.
That's what I'm afraid of as well.
Well, maybe we just need to have some people up somewhere with, deterrence just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get permission to build a wedding barge just for the occasion, so we can actually do it in the middle of the river.
Oh, how lovely and romantic. I love it.
Yes. I'm quite excited. Every time I think about it, these butterflies just arise in my stomach, so they do.
Oh, I am so excited for you guys. I could just cry.
Oh, no tears. Only happy tears at least.
Oh, they would be happy too.
Oh, that's so sweet. I just can't wait to make him my husband, to be honest.
Oh, I'm so thrilled for you guys, really.
Thank you. So lovely of you
Mir,
to say.
I definitely.
When you get a moment, I was going to ask you about that market idea for the, grand opening of, shops and what would be good for our town.
Yeah. I'm thinking either we need to do it on probably either a Friday evening or a Saturday.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, Friday evening would work for me. That would be great.
Yeah, because I'm thinking.
Give a chance.
Yeah. Probably. I guess we don't want to schedule it for tomorrow, so we'll put it for a week out.
That sounds good.
That way I can also get Miss Ira's journalist shop up, and all of our journalists can put an ad in their paper and get it out. That way it's the word is out for everybody.
I agree. That would be
Exactly.
great. Well, I will let you two enjoy your evening, and I will talk to you later.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Miss Betty.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you, Miss Betty. Is
Oh my god.
Miss Molly around? I think it is.
I think she is
I'm
actually,
looking for
yes.
a rancher.
Oh, okay. If you follow me, I think she's just around the corner.
Hello, Malliam.
How's it going?
Pretty good, thank you.
You're looking for rancher Molly?
Yes, I'm just looking for a goat if there's any for sale. Doesn't matter what age or color,
yeah.
just a goat.
We have goats right down here for sale that are little Miss Rillas.
Cheaper the better, sir.
Well, let's see. She's got
It's Mr. O'Shea.
looks like her cheapest one in here is $7, sir.
How I miss.
He's looking for a goat. So I know
How are you today, Ted?
Miss Rilla's lowest one is at one
These
for
are the ones
$7.
she has for sale now.
Still a little bit of a sore throat.
I was looking for any real cheap goat. It's just to help train my horses a little easier.
About it?
Well, I talked to Dr. Davis and got some of his throat lozenges, but they're not
Are your
helping
horses
much.
by any chance standing outside? Or are they in the barn? Oh,
my horse,
well.
Ted, we need to have a
Well,
conversation.
you said you was to train your horse.
Yeah,
I didn't
they'll
do it,
be
I swear.
in my
It wasn't
barn,
me.
miss.
It was Otter. I saw it.
Oh.
This is
But
my
if we
horse
need to
right
have
here.
a chat, let's go have a chat.
Oh.
All right.
Well, the reason I'm asking.
Okay. I locked up my arc. That was wonderful. Fucking arc. God dang it. We cut hair of. We do it all the time. Good God, woman. Testosterone. Hopefully you blow up. Son of a. What are you doing, dear?
I'm alright, Heath. Are you alright, sweetie?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you still headachy?
No, no, no. For some reason, my eyes crossed and I just fell over. I don't know why.
Oh gosh. I think Ted's.
Ted's what?
Because you missed Ted so.
Oh, goodness.
I think because you missed Ted so much, you passed out when you saw him.
No, is that? No, no, not quite. If that was the case, then I would pass out every time I saw you.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen
Oh
the donkey.
my.
I had one at 250.
She's a lot fancier than I
Oh
am.
my lord.
Yeah. This is a right down proper
Miss
restaurant.
Molly, here.
Hi, Liam.
How's it going, Ed?
It's going good, but sound like you thought. Sorry, I just heard what happened.
What happened?
About all the signs.
What happened to all the signs?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when the feds tell you one thing and they're wrong.
So you have to put them all back up, huh?
Well, maybe. Definitely need to figure out something. I got a couple of them I got to do yet.
All right. Hey, want to know the name of the donkey though?
Sure. What is it?
Grease Lightning.
Oh my lord. I mean, I am rather partial to donks.
Hello.
So, as you can see by my
Nice
tattoo.
to meet you too.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's a nice shirt you have.
The girls are cream. A Grease
Nice,
Lightning.
thank you.
Ted, you're scaring
I just
people.
changed it a little bit on
Look,
the
you
color.
done scared your damn
Well,
otter
Put
pink.
some
That's
orange
nothing new.
spots on it.
It's an attack otter.
Not really. Don't look at me like that.
What have you done to your top, by the way? It looks much different.
But yeah, due to some mental stuff, I haven't been really around the county, and that's what I'm trying to get back into.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I see.
You know, do what I do every day and stop by every town, you know.
Yep.
Yep, that's always good.
Sure.
Well, you did hear about White Willow, right?
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess a new town already popped up over in that area.
Lethal Waters Reservation, yep.
Yeah, it's funny. Most of them White Willow folks transplanted themselves right around us.
Yep, I heard that too. My cousins live closer to me, so that's good.
I think it's because of my good looks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now you do realize I managed to say that with a straight face?
No, that face is very crooked.
Oh, God damn.
Just like this town. I'm kidding. It was a joke. This is what a lot of people say, and it's stupid.
Oh, I didn't even hear what you said. I just heard mumbling for some reason.
I said just like this town.
Oh,
God damn. I'm kidding. I said I'm kidding. No, I said I was kidding. Don't get. No, come on,
Would
buddy.
you like me to
I'm
escort
kidding.
him out of town, Mayor?
Nah, he's fine. I've done busted his chops as many times as he's busted mine, so it's all good.
Well, you must have busted them pretty hard to get them mutton chops on your cheeks.
But I have a scenario that I need your assistance with, Ted, because I don't know what we can do to assist the folks. Because it sounds like something was screwy, but I don't know. God damn, Ed.
What do you need help with?
Personal space, Ed. Personal space, man.
I'm sorry, there's no bounties out. I have not had a warrant for anybody's arrest since last.
There are two bounties out.
They're not
Oh
there.
yeah, Rufus Hyde and Austin. Rufus Hyde and Austin Anderson, who are out of the county.
Well, see, you can't say there's no bounties out, because...
No bounties that I can accomplish right now.
Well, see, you need to clarify that.
Maybe you need to take up... Maybe you need to take up knitting or something like that to keep your time.
Nope.
Oh, goddamn.
That's what I said to that, sir.
Well. Anyway.
Why is there so much pooping going on right now?
Who knows?
Goddamn.
Where's Betty?
She's probably hiding from you.
Oh, goodness gracious.
well, like
What are
most
y'all
women.
doing?
We just thought we'd have a little bit of fun.
Nothing.
Are you day drinking?
No.
No.
Are
I'm
you?
totally down to. Well, maybe.
I mean, if you're suggesting.
No, I'm in an establishment after. I like this. I'm not.
I thought I would
taking place
stretch
out
my
in the
fingers along the keys.
Well, I mean, I tried to make it as open as the last version.
Yeah. I think this one's better.
Well, yeah, this one it actually doesn't rain inside.
I like this too.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I'm starting to try to get back to my roots and start, doing what I used to do.
Yeah.
Because I know you missed me. I know you missed me. God.
Yeah, I missed having to rebuild my outhouse every other day.
But how are you, sweetie? Is everything alright?
Yeah. I was gonna see if you wanted to take a ride with me.
Oh yes, I would love to take a ride actually. It'd be quite nice.
Yeah, I got that.
Bow wow.
Jeez, Ed.
No, come on, you gotta get it right. It's brown chicken, brown cow.
We're not even married yet. Calm down.
Exactly.
I mean, who says you have to be married?
Me?
And me.
Oh well.
Are you going to be alright, Miss Storm? I'm going to go on a little ride with Liam.
Oh, of course. I'll just, I'll find something to do.
Alrighties.
Hey, Ted, did you look at the new gazebo I built today?
I wasn't aware you were building a gazebo.
Yeah, go down past the water mill.
There's a gazebo now?
Oh, yeah. But, me and Miss Betty are gonna go for a ride. We'll be back.
Well, that could be good. I wasn't sure what I'd make. I don't even know what I'd make for the one up there.
Oh, I actually have some special things for you, so go and get the horse and I'll go and get the special things.
Okay.
Agree, we could sit here and talk about some stuff. Uh-oh.
Dear God, Liam, you gave me a heart attack.
You'll be alright. It's just a horse.
What's going on over here?
Horse.
Fuck.
God damn, you're supposed to yell before you shoot something in town.
Oh, you wouldn't have heard me where I was standing when I first started.
Anyways, can you give me a tour around town, Ted? It's been a long time since I've been around here.
Well, I mean, this is the mayor's office.
Oh, okay. Give me a second then.
God damn.
I got you, Doc.
All right.
I could work on something like that. That would be good.
Yeah, nice light kind of things that people can take with them and sit down. I saw his point. That's beautiful.
Well, I mean, he's the mayor. He's the only one here that can fire me. I ain't gonna try to find him.
You're fired, Ted.
Alright, I'll put my badge in the
Kidding.
office.
Just
I mean, it
kidding.
won't be the first time.
No, we need you.
It'll probably be the third.
Goodness
I was
gracious,
just
dear.
kidding. I was
Wrong,
just kidding.
yes,
I was
wrong,
just
dear.
teasing him.
Give her a different pet name. How the fuck do I do that?
Why is it so far away?
But I don't like that endearment. God damn! God damn! So what we're doing, we're going down to Stars Point because I need to see if they have their ordinances posted. And if they do, what their fines
Okay.
are. Because
There's a horse on that roof, by the way.
oh goodness.
And there's a whole pile of people there.
Oh goodness. I
Wait
don't think...
there. I'm going to have a look.
Do we know any of them?
No.
Okay.
They're starting to back away. They're backing off, I think. They're all in lumberjack shirts in different colors. And they're surrounding Mother Abigail's house. Sweetie, turn your torch off. Don't let them see you.
Pretty sure it's too late for that.
They're going inside Mrs. Abigail's house. They're very distinctive looking, by the way. The lady has purple hair with black glasses, black trousers with a purple shirt. One of them is a gentleman with a green shirt and jeans. The other one is wearing red and black. And two of them are dressed very smartly.
Interesting.
One of them actually have a native top on. And they seem to be going through her things, by the way, by the looks of it. They're opening up a lot of the inventories. Yep, they're definitely looking. Honey, take a look through this, please.
Put it on the horse.
They're going through her things.
That red and white goat is familiar. Okay, so they're like purposely like moving away from the door so that I have to look through the window to see them. They're okay.
And now they're leaving.
Well, that one's Mother
Honey,
Abigail.
I think... Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Whew. Does she look alright?
Yeah, she looks fine. That one looks like Nick's.
Okay.
The one in purple? That looks like Nick's.
She might know them then, thank God. Just
Yeah,
going through her things.
Yeah, and since she's standing there in the doorway, it looks like she's talking to somebody, and the others are all waiting around on their horses already.
Should we maybe tell Mrs. Abigail that there's a horse on her roof so that she doesn't get into trouble by the feds?
Well, I'm pretty sure she knows it's there. Don't know who that lady in purple is, though. With the dark glasses.
Neither do I. I've never seen her
Wait,
before.
yeah, I do. That's Miss Key.
Oh, okay.
Should we go
Well,
stop
as long
over?
as we know who they all are.
Let's go over and check on her, make sure she's alright.
Okay. By the way, I think you better keep that, what I gave you, because it's quite handy.
I knew that one was Miss Key. I knew it was. Mother Abigail, you home?
Mm-hmm.
Just saw a bunch of people leave your place. We want to make sure you was all right.
Oh, that's very kind. Those are the people that used to live at White Willow.
All right, yeah, I recognize a few of them.
Yeah. They were kind to bring me some cactus sap since I don't get to the desert very often.
Oh, all right. Well, just wanted to make sure you was all right. Me and Miss Betty was out for an evening stroll.
That's lovely of you to keep an eye on your neighbors. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Well, keep a very tight concern on the people living around me. Make sure nobody's getting into anything that might get them put in the ground, because we can't have people prematurely.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we can't.
Come in.
All right.
Being rude. Come in.
Go ahead, Miss Betty. You first.
Here you go.
Oh, I like the curtains.
Thank you. Don't know if I should have more or not. I kind of like it. One's on one end of the house and one's on the other.
Oh yeah, if you decide you want more, Miss Betty's a tailor. I'm sure she'd be happy to make some for you.
Oh yes, she's a fine tailor. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to walk half as good as I am lately. She pretty much saved my feet, I guess.
Well, that's good.
Hmm.
Good to know that she's looking out for the other citizens in the county as well as she does for me.
Well, there. She is a kind heart, that's for sure. Miss Betty,
Anything
would you
to
like
help
to have
anyone?
something as a treat before you go? I've been doing lots of baking today.
Oh, that sounds quite lovely. I wanted to ask, are you aware there's a horse on your rooftop?
I do. I have a
Oh, that's
gentleman
alright
that
then.
is staying at my house who wants to be a teacher. Unfortunately, I think he got in a little tussle with my mule.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I see.
You're talking about young Mr. Chris, right?
Yes.
Yep, yep.
Help yourself, open it right up, whatever you like, mix and match.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh gosh, oh my.
Yeah, there's a lot of sweet things in there. I'm used to, I guess, giving it to children for reward.
This all looks so amazing and so delicious.
You're too kind.
Was it good?
Oh, I must help myself to a little slice of apple pie. It's one of my childhood favorites.
Well, there.
Thank you.
I do believe that was given to me actually by Mr. McGregor. He was actually teaching me how to make pie, since all I know how to make is crumble.
That's alright.
Oh, he is a very fine cook, so he is, and baker.
Agreed. Maya, would you like anything?
Sure, I'll take a look.
I must say your house looks beautiful, Mrs. Abigail.
No, thank you. Your husband built it.
Oh, he does have an eye for structuring houses, but the decor inside is beautiful, so it is.
Well, it's the exact perfect size for one person. Any much more, and I wouldn't be able to take care of the housekeeping.
Agreed. By the way, do feel free to come over for tea anytime, to the manor, and we can have some nice tea and cakes and everything, and a nice little talk sometime.
Yeah.
Sounds lovely, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I think
What'd you say, Maya?
I'm not quite sure what this taffy is, but
it is sweet and a little bit salty all at the same time. If you're going to eat it, be sure to moisten it because it is hard on the teeth.
Alright.
Oh yes, quite.
Alright. Well, wanted to make sure you was alright, ma'am.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Very
most
much.
appreciative.
Yeah.
I do think about you time to time all the way out here on your own. I do worry sometimes.
Oh, you shouldn't really. You see, I am surrounded by an oddly family. My daughter that I raised in the orphanages along the river, men that I fed during the war, they are all over Gunsmoke. They come to check on me daily.
Oh, that is quite reassuring to hear, actually. Very reassuring.
Well, I guess when you do good to others, good happens to you, especially when you're older. Kind of spoil me now in my old age.
Well, you deserve it. After all, you have helped these people, so now it's your turn to be helped in any need that you require, per se.
Well, thank you, darling. That's very kind.
And
I know you guys are out on your romantic stroll, so.
Well, it's kind of a two agendas at once. Be able to take my special lady out for a nice quiet ride, just the two of us, and then we have to go actually check on some information down at Stars Point. But I'd been thinking about payment for the house, and you know, your kindness and such is enough that I don't need any payment for it. I like to do stuff out of kindness, so consider you don't owe me nothing.
Well, that is very kind. And any time that you're by the house, you give a knock, and if I'm awake, you can come and fill your belly. I don't charge for my food.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, ma'am.
Oh, that's so kind of you, Miss Abigail. Thank you so much.
Welcome. It's the best and the most I can do at this age. I
Yes,
can't
ma'am.
protect people as I used to, but I can certainly make them feel warm inside.
Quite right, quite right.
Yep, that's pretty good and effective to me.
Well, there.
Same here.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, let us get on our way, and we'll get out your hair.
All right. Thank you.
Yes,
Thanks
ma'am.
again for checking up on me.
Yes, ma'am.
Take care, Miss Abigail, and stay safe.
I will. Thank you.
Thank God she's okay. I was quite worried there.
Yep. Well, it definitely makes sense why they were opening inventories. Come in here and get some food. Yep.
Exactly.
We just did the same thing. Goodness gracious.
And someone's probably looking in and thinking, oh God, what are they doing?
It's so funny. Oh, goodness. How something so simple can be misconstrued to be something else.
I know, oh gosh. Lucky we did go over and see, you know.
Yeah. Can't be making no assumptions.
Exactly. You know, I must say, I have grown awful fond of that little lady. She's so sweet and so kind.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't bring it to myself to charge or anything for that house. It was my pleasure building that house.
I must say, sweetie, you do design these houses very beautifully.
Well, I like every one of them to be unique, and if you look at little Miss Rilla's building, I think she does the same thing. She doesn't like anything to look like it's the same as something else.
That's quite good, actually.
Yeah, if you go out east and you go to that big city, like, it's like they cut a box and they cut, sections into it, and they said, this is your house and this is your house, and they all just look the same. Not sure if, I wonder if Bojack's around.
We can go and see if you like. We can go and check, and then we can go to Star Point.
Well, Bojack is the sheriff at Stars Point, so.
Oh, I see. I'm thinking of the other man who's in that little homestead just along from it.
Oh. Yeah. I'm so glad we got to spend a bunch of time together today, other than my issues, falling into sleep while trying to fish. Guess maybe that's a sign.
It's the same here, sweetie. Although I can't get the picture of that fish out of my head. It is quite stuck.
That's alright. I definitely have a better image than that fish stuck in my head.
Only do behave yourself.
Oh, I am. Trust me, I am. As difficult as it might be, I am.
Well, you better be getting used to it, because you might be seeing a lot more of it in the future.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the plan.
Maybe I should just deliberately one day just walk around in my underwear in the manor when you come home.
And I'll be walking into walls.
I think you'll be doing the same as that fish floating in the air.
Maybe so.
I don't think I've ever done anything like that with someone.
Well, it was definitely a first for me.
What was strange about it is how comfortable I felt around you. I felt so comfortable for some reason.
Well, well, then, I mean, that's just another one of those signs of how well we complement each other.
True, very true, actually. It just hits me so hard, knowing that it's only 8 days to the wedding.
I know.
It's coming quicker than I thought.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, it's still a lot long. That 8 days is still a lot longer than we've seen other people wait.
Very true, very true. It's not like we're doing it in the next 8 hours, per se. Or 8 minutes. Oh, they got a new sign. It is quite lovely.
Oh, yeah.
The town is developing here rapidly.
Yeah.
Just doing some work and everything.
How's it going?
Yeah, I've seen you come through town the last
Hi,
couple
guys.
days. It's been kind of hectic. How y'all doing?
Yeah, I've been really ill. I'm better now, though. Hi, Betty.
Hello,
Hi,
Lulu.
Mr. Liam.
Is Bojack
How
around,
y'all
Frank?
doing tonight?
No.
He is currently sleeping.
That bum.
You want me? He should be up after the storm, or I can relay a message to him. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I was out in the woods and somehow I was knocked out and I don't remember what happened.
wait, when was
It's
this?
very weird. I think 2 to 3 hours ago.
Knocked out to your bed?
Though I was just knocked out on the floor and then I woke up. It was very weird.
That
Did
is
he
weird.
beat you?
Did you have
Did you find anything
or
missing?
bumps on your head or anything?
I had a bump on my head. I didn't hear anything, and then suddenly, well, I think I heard a thud to my head or something happened.
Yeah, but did anything go missing? Did you get robbed?
No, I didn't get robbed. That was the weirdest thing.
That is.
Well, I don't think I did.
That's odd.
Maybe I did, but I just didn't notice.
You might still want to file a
I'm
report.
okay there. Yeah, I will. I'll write it up on a note or something.
Okay, yeah, that way I can put it in the evidence locker. If you pardon me 1 second, she needs to drop off some notes.
Yep, and Frank, just let Bojack know that I stopped by to talk to him.
All right,
that's all.
You gonna be up for a while tonight?
More than likely, yeah. I got a bunch of pelt that I purchased today, so I got to process that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him know whenever he wakes up to try to run down and see you.
All right.
I'll come by tomorrow and bring all my pelt.
All right. Y'all be safe.
Have a good one.
See you, Liam.
See you.
All right, I want to stop by and check and make sure that that young woman, child, whichever she is, got her gift we left for her earlier, or if she's not been awake yet.
Okay.
So we'll just circle around the lake this way. Not sure I'll recognize where it is from this direction, but we'll see.
Well, you're very good at directions, sweetie. I'm sure we'll find it. Looks like a new house is being built up there. Right on.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Oh, it's a stable.
Huh. I've not noticed this place before.
I've never seen it either.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to talk to Ted. That young man, Chris, talking about wanting to be a deputy.
Oh, yes. It's very sweet of Mrs. Abigail giving him a roof to sleep under.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's no different than the kindness that I showed her.
True, very true, actually.
You getting sleepy yet?
No, not quite, actually. I'm quite alright just now.
Alright.
You know, I must say, Liam, for all that you've been through, and for all the background and everything, you have one of the most kindest hearts in this county.
Well, I don't hold grudges. I definitely remain, like I try to tell everybody, I remain impartial. I don't let my personal feelings for a situation guide my actions. Well, I won't say that. On certain things.
I suppose.
I was looking to see if Mr. Trent is here. Because, huh.
They might be out, I think.
Well, him and Maddie aren't together anymore, so I'm just trying to find out what's going on.
Oh, really? What happened?
I don't know the exact details. That's why I was trying to talk to him. I wanted to find out what he has to say.
Oh gosh, I thought they were being. Well, I thought they were happy.
Well, it's one of those things where, you know, I have no clue until you hear news of something going on, and then you know.
True, very true, actually. Wait, have we passed this way before? We have, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
I thought so.
I really am curious at what that wild girl's name is. Because she had mentioned
Maybe
she
can,
well, she had said a word, but I only know that word is the name of a bird, so I don't know if like she was considering
okay.
like her place a nest or what.
Not sure, actually. Maybe she can, try to use something to tell you her name. Did you tell her your name?
I don't remember. I might have just said mayor. I might not have said my name. I don't remember. It was a very difficult conversation. I mean, like I said, her speech was very broken, very short. One to two word usually.
Maybe we can use, pictures or something.
Alright, man. I just went and investigated something, and there's no posted fine, no posted ordinance, so I'm not sure. I think somebody is messing with Maddie. I'll ask Bojack when he gets up, not to leave you out of the loop. And then I'll let you know what I found out. That, and it gave me time to take Betty out for a ride. That's a nice little place.
That's a new place. I was going to say, I don't think I've seen it before.
Wait, why is there so many pieces missing? Huh. Interesting. 'Cause I'm pretty sure... Oh my God, really? Oh, Jesus. Did you fine him for indecent exposure? Lewd conduct? Destroying your ears?
I think we're just a little bit of so we are.
Right there.
Oh yes, I can see it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I can find it from no matter where we go. You want to check the box? It's the one, you remember which one it was? Yep.
I think so. Yep, she's taking them.
Okay, good, good. And her ladder's not down, so I don't think she's around here right now. She's probably out wandering.
Probably.
Either out wandering or
Does she not have a horse at all?
no. She doesn't have a horse. You just walked. I just checked your place to make sure so that Betty would know you got the gift that we left for you.
Oh yes, can we actually stop somewhere?
Sure, where?
Somewhere that's flat and not on a hill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was perfect timing.
Maybe just over there would be perfect. I think he is just fine. I have some things for you. I brought some things with me. Is it okay if we take the table and chairs out?
Oh, sure. Of course, it helps if I look in the saddlebags and not jump on the horse forgetting what I was doing.
It's okay, sweetie. I've done it plenty of times.
Oh, you already grabbed him. Okay. I just make sure that we won't be interrupted by wildlife other than the elk. Let's see. Oh, all I see is elk for now.
That's good. That means we won't be in any danger.
That's kind of what I figured. Just in the middle of the woods somewhere. Setting up a picnic.
Okay, there you go. There's something in the food bowl and then that mug there for you. I got it specially prepared.
Ooh. Whoops.
I just thought I'd treat you to a nice, very homely dinner, or even a nice romantic dinner, since you have been working quite
Your
hard
guard
these
dogs are
past few
fired.
days.
Yeah. This is you're just too good to me.
I just thought it'd be nice for you to get a little treat and have a nice dinner with me, and some wine to help you relax. Since the past few days have been quite stressful, and I know it can gather up for you, and I just thought this would be a nice way to de-stress, you know?
I love how much my horse blends into the fucking surroundings. Yeah, yeah.
I asked Mr. McGregor if he could prepare this special meal for us, and I think he's done an excellent job, I must say.
Oh yeah, that lamb is tender.
It is quite indeed, actually. It just
And apparently
melts in your mouth almost.
apparently these elk don't mind that we're having dinner right here, so that's good.
It is quite nice, and it does have a nice view on the left-hand side, so it does. Or on your right-hand side, per se.
Yep.
I also brought a little dessert with me as well for us.
Doesn't that need to wait till after we're married?
Oh gosh. That dessert you will have to wait until after the wedding. But this is a dessert you can have for right now, I'm sure.
Okay.
You won't be getting any of those special pancakes until later.
You can't move. I just finally ran into you.
I might have a little try of the wine.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too strong.
I think he made it a little too strong for me. I think he fermented the grape for too long.
Oh Jesus! I don't know. It's
Oh my!
It's pretty good.
It tastes absolutely divine, but I think it's because I rarely drink that, you know, alcohol just hits me really sudden.
Alright, well, no falling off the horse.
I suppose you'll just have to come pick me up and catch me, even if I fall.
she's that notification popped up and she's like, yeah, I'm if I try to catch you if you fall, we might both end up on the ground.
I don't mind.
Oh, yeah. I don't either. God damn, this one has a really long visual effect.
I must admit, I just love spending time with you.
Yeah. Our little outings are quite enjoyable. We'll have to, we'll definitely have to make sure we keep these up. If I could actually see us, I would take a fucking screenshot.
True.
Yeah, I'd rather probably have a screenshot with the horse blending
By the
into
way,
the
I
tree.
don't know if I told you, but I've actually designed my dress for the wedding.
Oh, well, that's good.
I couldn't resist. You see, ever since you proposed to me, like, all these designs just rushed to my head.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing. If you weren't excited about it, then I would be a little concerned if you weren't excited.
True, actually. I'm also quite excited because I have a design in mind for my bridesmaid dress, and Miss Storm's going to be my bridesmaid, and I think it will suit the wedding quite nicely. So I do, especially the color of the bridesmaid's dress that I have in mind.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about my side of that. Usually, like, from the way I understand it, the best man is usually like your best friend. And
Maybe Mr. I think Mr. Hobbs can help you out. Mr.
well, no, I'm talking about the wedding party, not the outfit. Yeah, the outfit's gonna be another one too. Goodness gracious, I didn't even think about that either. Oh gosh.
Oh, and what about your bachelor party? You'll
Oh
have
shit.
to get something organized with
I
the
didn't
men.
think about that either. Oh god, it's only 8 days.
Oh
I better
yes.
start planning.
Oh gosh, yes. You better gather all your boys up and ask them if they're ready to have a little party.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
I'm probably going to get some of the girls in River Run, and we're probably just going to have something there, something fun, hopefully.
Well, I would hope you're gonna have fun. That's kind of the point of it.
I think
It's a little party.
I will. I like to keep things quite quaint. I'm quite boring that way. I'm not one of these wild women, per se. I'm quite happy just to have the girls over and we can have like a simple tea party or something.
I don't know about all that. Our outing earlier was pretty wild.
True, very true
We'll
actually.
definitely keep that between us.
I think so. But I hope you're not going to go into too many saloons with the boys.
We only have one.
That's actually true. I don't know any other saloon that's open in the county yet. I'm not sure.
Well, apparently the one at Stars Point is, but I don't know the proprietor, so.
There's also one at Banshee that's open, actually. I just remembered.
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, I know they have like a little barge down there on the river that says like that way to Banshee's Bluff, but I haven't actually been there, so.
Maybe you can, you and the boys can do like
always,
a little
always
saloon
good.
ride there. And then
Excuse
go
you.
to River Run and have a good time.
Well, we'll see. I think on the way back to town we can try and stop by Banshee's Bluff and see if they're awake. See what their saloon looks like.
True.
That way, maybe we can have our men's time away from town. That way, if you ladies want to have yours in town, well, I mean, we'll probably do it on different days anyway.
True, very true actually. Would you like some dessert, sweetie?
Absolutely. See, I hadn't planned this. She got this. She did this one. I planned on the nice stroll in the night
There you go,
to get
it's
to.
in the bowl for you.
Oh. Wait. A mouse?
I think it's been misspelled somehow.
I don't know. But it says rich and chocolate. That's got to be good.
Oh, a rich chocolate mousse. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't say I was.
Mouse.
I didn't say I was the best speller.
Oh, but the thing is, in my eyes, you are the best speller.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. That definitely is rich.
Oh, that really does hit the spot, doesn't it? Oh my.
I didn't even notice it at first. Look at the view that we chose. Look over your left shoulder.
Exactly, exactly. It is so beautiful. It's quite a nice spot. It's just perfect, to be honest.
You missed the damn skinny dipping earlier, Ida. It was kind of funny. Oh man, so peaceful out here.
It is, it is. It's so lovely just to listen to the wind and the trees and everything.
That was part of the question that's one of the reasons why I asked uh her Raina the question I asked her earlier. Yeah. Well.
I don't know if it's the wine, but I feel quite giddy right now.
I feel like jumping in the water again, but there's no water.
True, I don't want you jumping off into solid ground. I can't have that now.
Oh, dang.
Shall we make our way to Banshee's Bluff then?
Yeah. We can do that. Well, I know it's this way. That's all I know about it.
I think it is just not far from here, actually. Hopefully one of the sisters will be awake.
I only know the one, and that's Reagan. I can't remember the other girl's name.
Oh, there's Dakota.
Oh, that's right.
And
Dakota, yeah.
I can't remember the other sister's name.
Okay, so down there's the river. Go down to that river so I can find where that raft is. Wait, is that it over there?
Oh, I think you found it. I think we found it.
Is it the red and blue, or is it that?
It's the one on the right.
The big one right down there.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yep, there's a saloon. Alright, well, I'm not walking through that sign because I don't want to bonk you in the head. Hello? Anybody home?
Hello?
Let's see. Reagan Payne, Dakota
Hello?
Sadness, Steven Snow, Legato Leo. What in the... You see the... I can't even pronounce that. What does that say?
Magda Iron Tensgard. Very much from the Scandinavic, I presume.
Okay, well the blue light is not on, so it said if the blue light is on, somebody's home. Oh wow, look at that horse. Look at this horse. It's like yellow and tan.
Oh gosh. Oh my lord.
Wait. That is a very weird looking horse. Looks like they bought some horses from Miss Blythe.
A lot of them actually. There's quite a lot of
Yes, it was named urine.
donkeys.
Well, there's a bunch of them that live here. Oh, well, I'll walk up to the gate and then, well, that's interesting. All the chairs are different colors around the fire. Interesting.
I did notice that. I think it's quite adorable.
Alright, well, I have to figure out what their saloon hours are and figure out when they're going to be available. Wow, holy mackerel.
What is it?
That's a decent drop down to the river there.
Oh gosh, that was close.
Yep.
I'm just enjoying this ride, to be honest. Just relaxing.
That was kind of nice. I had a triple beauty factor on that dinner there. A beautiful meal with a beautiful woman and a beautiful view.
You do flatter me, Liam. You really do.
Howdy. That person was dressed in black on a black horse.
That's strange. Do you have your scope? You could have saw.
They're running straight to Banshee's Bluff. I wonder if that was Dakota. Kind of looked like her.
Should we quickly run back and see?
Yeah, we can. Hello?
I don't think it was her, sweetie.
Well, I just saw the rider on the other side over there. Hello? Okay.
That's weird.
Back to our journey. And don't forget Mossy, the beautiful horse.
By the way, how is Miss Blythe and Edmund doing?
Edmund was okay. He said he was feeling better. He was gathering metal. I'm like, you're supposed to be relaxing. You got shot. He's like, I can't turn it off. I gotta do something.
Oh gosh. Have you heard from Luke?
No. But I think we can stop by there on our way since we're not that far.
True, very true. Maybe we can go and check on them.
Yep. Now, I don't want you to think just because Edmund and Blythe got shot doing pelt turning in Juniper that's gonna happen again. I mean, it likely could, but we're not gonna dwell on it because, well, the work has to be done.
I know. We just have to time it correctly, that's all.
Well, I see somebody.
Is that Edmund?
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Hi.
What you call that a beard?
Listen, right? There's been rough times ahead of me, alright?
Alright, well, we were coming to check on Miss Blythe.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Mostly okay. Luke won't let me go anywhere.
Well,
It's not like that. It's not like that. She can go places, but I have to go with her in case, because she's hurt, you know?
yeah.
You know, you don't really like people calling you a leprechaun, but you're certainly not helping yourself.
What are you talking about?
Very true.
Your clothes.
What about them? They're closed.
In fact, I actually love what Dakota called you. She called you a cucumber. I thought it was quite funny.
Oh yeah. She's been doing that since, jeez, wow. Ever since I've known her.
That's
I have
funny.
a note if you want to read it, Liam.
Oh, really?
How are you recovering, by the way? I did hear of the news.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. I don't know. I'm trying not to do much because it kind of hurts, but I've seen a couple doctors, so I should be okay.
Are there any clothes of yours that need repaired? I can take them with me to the shop and bring them back for you.
Funny enough, yeah, I did, but Luke got them fixed last night because they actually broke my ring completely and I couldn't wear it, and he found someone because I was sad.
Okay, so...
Oh, that's good.
That kind of coincides with some of the weirdness that I dealt with today, alright?
Yeah. It's because I've befriended, you know, people people are accusing of crimes. I think people are trying to discredit me, and I feel that I don't know. I feel like I might have to take a break of being a sheriff for a while, maybe for like a few weeks.
You mean
And maybe if like, I mean deputy, sorry, as deputy, because if there is people trying to discredit me or frame me or get me in that lump, I would rather not be representing your town.
Well, that's something you can talk over with Ted. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm still gonna. I still got your back. Like, if you get into trouble or there's bandits in your town robbing people or anyone's doing anything they shouldn't be, I can help you guys. No problem.
I mean, I think you should also ask their opinion, Luke. Maybe they don't want you to do that, but like to be fair, like we've said before, Ted is aware that we were friends with those people. We told him we did not want to be involved, and if we found anything, we would report it, which we, have always done. So I don't know. I think you should just talk to Ted and see how he feels. Unless Liam is like, yeah, that's what he wants.
I mean, that's kind of the way I feel about it because, I mean, you see the people I talk to and we already know their suspicions, so, what they're suspicious of, so, I mean, it's no different.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they're just trying to make a fuss again, but, like, apparently the man that put him on a list said it wasn't even, like, he just felt that way and he knows we're fine, so I don't know why they'd be upset, but I don't think Luke wants to cause anymore.
Who put who on a list? That's what I want to know.
So basically, Trent got shot by his wife Maddie
Yeah.
for like a marriage dispute,
Yeah.
and then apparently Trent went to Stars Point and felt that his life was threatened, and basically made a list of all of Maddie's friends, saying that he did not want any of them near him. While we are friends with Maddie, we are also friends with Trent, and he's helped us with things, specifically the time that Luke was not feeling well, so we're friends with both of them, but he got put on this list, and apparently people are all upset about it, thinking that Luke is involved with things or not, even though we have already told Ted weeks ago that we were friends with these people and that we did not want to be involved in anything that pertained to them, so that way there could be no doubt in anybody's mind that there is obviously not a conflict of interest there. But you know how the towns are. They like to cry for no reason.
If it's somewhere other than River Run, I don't give a rat's ass what they think.
Well, Luke thinks it might be all the towns. I don't know. Again,
I need to speak to people, yeah, because
it's not River Run. I would have known if Luke was under any form of suspicion in River Run. Ted would have told me.
Oh, yes, of course. I know. But then apparently, so me and Luke have been followed multiple times by law enforcement people, and then he was getting questioned about things. So it's he doesn't want to cause you guys more stress or issues, and he does like his job, but
it ain't no stress. If somebody from another town has suspicion of one of my deputies and they don't come talk to me or Ted, then they're just fucked up. So don't even listen to that shit. Excuse the vulgarity on that, but that's the way I feel, and it's getting ridiculous because they need to mind their towns and stop trying to mind everybody else's. If they would mind their towns, their towns would be as successful as we are.
Yeah,
I was actually about to head up to Stars Point, see if they had any cigars, and then y'all were talking about Stars Point, and I was like, oh my.
Oh no, I mean they're still fine, you can go there. It's just people have always had it out for Luke since the day we have arrived in the county. No, people don't like him, so I think they try to use any excuse at all to discredit him from his job, or just as a person to begin with.
Yeah, but the thing is I can do what I can do. You see, I don't need to have a badge to help people. That's what I've discovered. Because most of the lawmen, they're going around, they're lazy, they're not.
The difference is if you have your star, then that makes it, you have more justification for doing it instead of kind of sneakingly doing things.
Yeah, plus people are more likely to share information with you, and you travel a lot, and you get a lot told to you, and you visit every town every day multiple times to make sure they're okay, so it's you hand that away. I mean, one, you're letting them win, but two, you're giving away a lot of power.
Now, see, it's kind of funny because, when you first offered that, you were like, you weren't sure that she would want that because of the possible dangers, and now listen, she's the one telling you shouldn't, so maybe you might want to listen. But that, that's just...
I just think that you know, the county kind of needs him. But at the same time, I understand his frustration and people always taking it out on him that he is the deputy. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
again, I think it mostly comes down to what you and Ted are comfortable with, because in my eyes, he has let Ted know, and you know,
what?
we honestly haven't seen them
What the
break
fuck
any
is
laws. And
that?
even if they have, like, I mean, Luke has told them all that if you do
Oh,
anything
I
and I
see
know
what
it,
it
I
is.
will
I
arrest
see
you.
what
So,
you did.
I mean,
I'm also trying to advise them
yeah.
and advising them to not do anything stupid and be smart about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been like, hey, listen, I know you're frustrated, you're upset about things, but don't do it. There's better options you can take. And people don't like the fact that I'm willing to hear everybody out, no matter their reputation.
Well, that's how it's always going to be. But again, I still think that you should talk to Ted before you make your decision.
Okay, I'll think about it then. Cause
Oh
it's
God,
like,
I don't speak
yeah.
that language.
It's like when I'm
That looks like a
going
Russian.
around and I'm listening to people, people are just so like opinionated and they're so biased, and that's what annoys me about it. And that's what makes me have a negative opinion when I deal with biased people who aren't willing to give other people it. And it kind of makes me feel negative about it.
Yeah, yeah. And see,
Yeah, but that...
you can feel negative. That's fine. Just like I have my opinion. You know that, but I just don't let that opinion affect my position.
Your job. Yeah, exactly. And like I told him, that if he just gives it away, then, like, you know, at least if he's doing it and Ted's doing it and he agrees with, you know, at least within River Run that all the law enforcement that are doing a good job, then there is at least one town doing a good job. If you step down because you feel like you're one of the only people actually trying to do things right, then you're just letting more people who are doing it wrong have power.
Well said, Blythe.
Yeah.
Well said.
So,
yeah, I agree.
Regarding the people that shot Blight, we are pretty, I would say we're 98% correct, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we talked to the Miss Starlene, and she apparently is very good friends with the man named Duke, and she said that the way I described his voice sounds exactly like him. Not
Duke?
the Duke in your town that cooks.
Okay.
A different Duke.
Oh,
okay.
You got us all. You got us all worried there.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Duke does sound strange meat with white sauce on it, so kind of questionable.
The different Duke, apparently his name is Duke Rawlings, and then there's a man named Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're ex-lawmen.
They're ex-law enforcement, yep, of Copper Springs.
I know this Wyatt.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that was the sheriff that
Did
Henry.
I find that feller?
That Henry was not Henry. Ted was trying to get a hold of for days when he was a deputy there to try and get paid, and dude would never contact him back.
Yeah, well, we think that it's him and Duke. Apparently, Wyatt was the deputy and Duke was the sheriff, and they left the town, and she said that the way I described the voice sounds exactly like him. I haven't been able to hear him myself, which we're trying to do as well as I could ID the horses, but again, we haven't seen them awake since.
Yeah.
She said it sounds like them, so... She said she hopes it isn't, but she said if they went to, you know, that side and they're doing bad things, that, yeah, she feels bad, but she could see it happening, or she knows why, or something like that, so.
Alright.
Luke also thinks that they're involved for more of, like, shootings and robberies and things around the county because of how violent they were with Edmund and I.
It's the motive, you see, right? So,
well, see, I didn't
saying that they were gifted.
Now, see, I didn't get a full, I didn't get a full detail of what happened, because usually for somebody to shoot somebody, there has to be some conversation that warrants it, and I wasn't told about any conversation.
Tell you, is Ted awake? Yeah. I would prefer to say it as least times as possible because it's pretty long. If Ted's awake,
Yeah,
we can sit down
Ted,
and I can tell the whole story.
Yeah, Ted's not awake right now. He's not feeling too good today.
Okay, well, oh, okay. Well, then I could tell you if you guys want to come inside or inside the barn.
Yeah.
The rain bothers me. Oh, the door's just open anyway.
I'm gonna go look for those cigars and everything.
All right, well, go ahead, cops. Here. Go ahead.
Yes, sweetie.
Lead the way.
Welcome to my home.
Yeah, you guys can just sit down and I'll explain. So basically, I mean, you know Edmund, so this is easy. I don't have to explain who Edmund is. Edmund and I had loaded up like 17 trapper pelt runs worth of pelt onto a raft. We took it down to Juniper and we went like up the river behind Juniper and we were going back and forth from the raft and the post office. He was unloading at the post office when I was going to the raft to load up the donkey again, and as I was doing that I heard gunshots. I assumed that it was him and that he was being, you know, attacked by a boar or something, and I started running in that direction. By the time I took about like 2 or 3 steps, some man actually popped out from the river behind me through some bushes and yelled, "Stop right there, boy." And I turned around and I was like, "Are you talking to me? Because I'm not a boy." And he went, "Yeah, I'm talking to you. Turn around and put your hands up," which I did, and then he kind of went silent. I turned around, I had my hands up for a while, there was no conversation or anything, and then I started asking like, "Hello, is anybody still there? What are you doing?" No response still. I wasn't sure if I was left alone, so I started to turn this way to see, and then as soon as I got like this far, he shot me once with his shotgun, and then I like turned all the way around to look at him and like, you know, screamed out and like asked him what he was doing, and while I was saying that, he shot me again and I passed out. I woke back up further away from the raft, so I assume they dragged me for whatever reason away from where they shot me. When Edmund woke up, he said that Standing Water and another man were there and helped him up onto his donkey, and they didn't see me anywhere because I was bleeding out in a bush. They didn't even realize I was there. And then they apparently ran away, and when I woke up, I found Edmund. We got on the raft and we took turns sailing back up here because he kept passing out and we're in pain. I did get a look at one of the men, and Edmund saw the other. The man I saw was on a solid brown horse with a black saddle. He was dressed in all black and had a red shotgun. The other man was dressed in all black as well, black saddle. He had a dark brown horse as well, except for the butt was white with little spots, brown spots on it. Basically, I heard the man who was speaking to me had a low, smooth voice, and the fact that he didn't show much
Remind
emotion.
me, if I do a
It's not
crime,
super
don't
deep.
let
It had
Blythe
a slight
witness it.
southerny accent, very, very slight, and he kind of had like a rough, manly voice. And when I told Starlene that, she basically said that sounds like Duke. The reason that we kind of put 2 and 2 together is because McCoy went and investigated the crack house soon as he found out that I was shot, and he found it very odd that right afterwards there were people awake there because they never see people awake there, and the man was, you know, hanging out there. He said that he lived with a blacksmith there, which is what Duke's trade is. So Duke is a blacksmith, and he, you know, they said another man lived there that was a blacksmith, and he said that he was an ex-deputy of Copper Springs. The reason that this is important is actually because a week prior, Luke, or maybe like a little bit more than that, we were actually, Edmund and I went down to Copper Springs to do a pelt run. We were not aware of the river that went behind Juniper, and we actually parked our boat right next to Copper Springs. Somebody that was a law enforcement, you know, person there, I don't remember what color the badge was, approached me, and he was dressed in all black just like the men who shot and robbed me, and they said that it wasn't safe to unload right next to their town and to go all the way to Juniper, that we should go to the exact spot that we were robbed at. The reason I remember that he was law enforcement was because this is right after Luke became a deputy, and he introduced himself as either the deputy or sheriff, and I said, "Oh, very nice to meet you. My husband is actually deputy of River Run. I don't know if you've ever met him." So I remember the interaction. So what I think is that they were living in that town, they were sending people to that spot on the river, and then they kept checking it and came after us. And it would make sense that if the voice is correct, that 2 ex-law enforcement from Copper Springs are living in the crack house. They are the correct ones. And they shot and robbed me and Edmund. They took everything from him, including his clothes, and just took my items and left me clothed. But they nearly killed me. And yeah, I would be able to ID the horses and the voice, which is kind of what the goal is to get me close enough that I could do either.
Okay, remind me not to commit a crime in front of Blythe. Because I will not fucking get away with it.
Yeah, which is why I've been going to speak to all the deputies, because like I said, Luke goes around asking a lot of questions. I'm very attentive, so yep, I definitely paid attention and went through everything, and I made sure that I recognized what he, what he was wearing, what his horse looked like, what his saddle, what he sounded like, what his weapon, because I didn't have a chance of really defending myself. So I knew at the very least,
I'm not repeating all that.
What it sounded like. So yeah, I paid very close attention to the situation.
Fuck.
Have you thought about becoming a detective?
Funny enough, Luke said that I should do that.
I was just thinking that.
I think so.
That or
shit,
so.
Yeah.
Putting a badge on yourself.
I help Luke put together things all the time too. So yeah, that's what he
To
he
be
said.
fair, right, she told people today that I'm the idiot and she's the brains and I'm the gun. So.
Well,
I didn't say you're an idiot. I said you were the gun and I'm the brains, and Luke sometimes
Well, listen here, right? Well, you may be good at telling stories, but I got into the house with the suspects. Liam, I was in their home. I got a tour of their house.
Yeah.
I know the
Well, I'm
ins
just
and
saying, we have our both different skills. I'm very, very attentive.
See,
and you're very good with words.
okay. We don't need a domestic dispute here.
Oh, we're not fighting.
By the way, ignore the fact that there's a line through here, because this was Boris. Boris got up and he thought he'd be artistic, you know, with the pictures.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, like I said, that's why I've been trying to go talk to the sheriffs, because it's honestly not something I could super easily write down, because
No, that's a lot of
I
damn
remember a
information.
lot.
Yeah, God forbid they put you on the stand. They're gonna just be like, she's done? Okay, yeah, just throw them guys in jail, because they're fucking guilty.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the most they could get is a fine, because they didn't really put either of us, you know.
But how much money did they get?
About it.
Well, so they did not get any of our money because they didn't check our other stuff. They stole my gun, they stole Edmund's gun, all of his clothes, and then they stole his pick and hatchet that he has spent like $100-something on trying to get from Ted.
Yeah, so
he
the
was
value
so
would be
sad
about
because he had like gotten them.
Yeah, $200 to $250 we're looking at. Were the value of items that were taken.
Alright.
Yeah, they took it. I emptied everything off of me before I went down there in case something did happen, trying to be safe. Unfortunately, Edmund did not realize the risk, and he brought everything.
You did not realize the risk either. Don't even go there. I said, hey, I should go with you, and you were like, no, stay at home. You go there and you get robbed, and you yelled at me to stay at home.
Okay. Did they happen to leave a cigar on you or Edmund?
Nope, they did not.
It's not them. No.
Okay, so that's a different group.
But
okay.
Luke thinks that it is probably a group that is involved with a lot of the shootings or robbings, just because, like I said, I was unarmed and I didn't even do anything. They were so willing to shoot me. I had only turned this much and they shot me, and then I think they were surprised I didn't drop from the first shot and they shot me again.
Alright, I'll explain why I think it's these, right? So, every other robbery around Gunsmoke, there's been a motive behind it. Now, these people, they're going around, they're shooting people to their beds. They're shooting people unconscious. They try to kill Blight. Like, Blight barely made it out alive. Like, with all that facts, I don't think it would be any of the other suspects. There's no way it's people at Banshee's Bluff that people are assuming are bandits. There's no way it's Crane. There's no way people think it's Cass Ambrose or any of those individuals.
Well, people keep saying that,
go
but
around robbing
I know
people.
all their voices.
Yeah, and she also knows their voices, too. So, the only way it would be, it has to be someone who is very trigger happy, someone who is not really in it for a reputation. It's people that are waking up, going out, getting as much value they can, and then going away and disappearing. During the time she was shot, Wyatt was awake at his house. His house was under investigation by McCoy himself. They were surveilling the property because they felt that the possible bandits lived there. When I was in the home, I walked there. I pretended to be a different person. I did a horrible fake accent, but it worked. Me and Ambrose was with me there. Ambrose was with me. We got into his house. We were acting like we were looking to buy guns. He showed me a gun. I told him I did not have the money for the gun at the moment, and I tried to check to see if it was one I made, that possibly Blight's or Edmund's. It was not. It did not look like it was my weapon. When I was in the back of his house, there was 3 tombstones with weird cryptic letters on it. I did not manage to take a picture of it because it'd be really suspicious. But I believe that if I was to go back there and I was to speak to Wyatt again, he may let me into his home again. With that being said, if we can build enough information on them too and put a bounty on them, we can then possibly, you know, lure them into a trap situation where we can take them in.
You also need,
And plus,
if you were to go back in, you would definitely also need to identify the horses. If they've got
Absolutely.
2 dark brown horses, one of them with the white speckled ass, then you know for a fact. You'd know for a fact that that's definitely who Blythe saw with the amount of information that she gave.
What I would like to suggest too would be putting like a low bounty on them for questioning. Oh, if they're like a Trevor Glass or someone like that, the second that bounty is on someone and then someone tries to take them in for a bounty, they might just try and gun that person down. On the circumstances that they put another person to their bed, then we know they're 110% guilty and they're willing to murder people to get away. So that means then we can go in and arrest them and put them on a trial for a high crime.
Alright, so then what you're going to need to do is we're going to need to explain this to Ted.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch him, but
I will paraphrase the details because Ted will just have to take my word for it on that. That my paraphrase is enough evidence because there's no damn way I can repeat everything you just said. But
yeah,
definitely write down the 2 suspects' names that you suspect. That way.
From what Stars Point wanted, they wanted everything I just told you written down, which would take a lot of notes, but I was just going to make a bunch of copies and give them to all the towns.
Yeah.
And it's doable, it would just take forever, but yeah.
That would, Jesus Christ. I don't think there's enough trees in the county to write all that down.
Now, to add into, if we do get the chance and we do have everything we need to put these people on a trial, we're going to need as much as possible. We're going to need good shooters. We're going to need people that can shoot. I don't hear of a case where a bunch of people got hurt because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. We're going to have to, if we are going to take them from their house, we're going to have to strategize and we're going to have to cooperate together with other sheriffs.
There's no way.
Yeah. Well, if you want,
so, like,
I can go there.
The way their house is like basically there's no way to get them out of their house. You would have to go wait for them to leave their house because they live up on this cliff with like steps up to it. So if you try to blow in the door, it would just break the steps and you'll fall off the cliff.
No, you don't do it. No, yeah. A sheriff with a suspect.
Can you use an axe on this door?
Yes.
Yes. Stop!
Oh,
what are you doing?
Well,
put a hole in my door.
Well.
It's okay.
Yes.
Okay,
no,
well then yeah, you'd have to do that.
Put a hole in my door.
Yeah, and a sheriff that believes there is a suspect or criminal inside a location, as long as they have proper justification, can break the door. It has to be replaced.
Okay.
Well,
and technically,
at the earliest convenience.
Yes. Technically, yes, you could do that. The other issue is that you need to surround the backside because they're up on the cliff. They can jump off the back. There's only one way in, but multiple ways out. So you'd have to like surround the cliff.
I got an idea now, and people are gonna raise an eyebrow to this one, right? So I know Cass and Ambrose and all those people are a sketchy bunch that people are suspecting.
Oh God!
If they were to become bounty hunters, and we were to put a bounty on them, they could assist a sheriff going in to arrest these people.
That is correct.
Now, what I'm thinking is that if we can convince Cass and Ambrose, to try things this way, and they like it this way, they'll probably stick to this way. So any suspicions might just fade away, because if they then become known bounty hunters who are doing good work for good people, maybe there'll be a less hateful opinion on them.
Right. I see what you're saying. It would be one of those things where, oh goodness, it's one of those
I
gray
don't know
areas.
if McCoy would go for that, to be
Yeah, I don't.
honest.
Yeah,
like...
but the thing.
With the
The thing
tension
is,
between
right,
Ambrose and McCoy, I doubt McCoy would even fathom, the idea.
Oh yeah.
No matter what we think of the situation, I don't think he. Yeah. That
But,
would
like,
be.
no offense to certain deputies, but it's like I would rather have Cass covered my ass going in the door than Joe Sullivan, because Joe Sullivan's a great guy, but he's more of a pacifist, you know? Like, if we're going after bandits who are known to put people to their beds, we're gonna need crack shots. You're gonna need people that know what they're doing when it comes to shooting. That sounds really bad. That sounds really incriminating, doesn't
I'm
it?
not. I'm not. I'm not going to state anything about the green law enforcement that's around.
Yeah.
But
But like James Kelly and Ed and all those guys, they're good shots, so they'd probably be good to help.
yeah. Well, that's one of those things where we,
Well, hasn't been James been shot a lot? Are you sure he's a good shot?
No, he is a good shot. I watched him before
How
the
does
termites.
he keep
and
getting
everything.
shot then?
But there's a difference between being in a fight than getting sucker punched, you know?
well, I don't know. Me and James had a pretty squared off fight, and I still knocked him out.
Alright, it's all set, Liam. You'll be covering my ass and be kicking that door to arrest him.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Alright, Liam, you said it. You'll be coming in that door with me. We're gonna rush in, and then there's gonna be kegs everywhere, and we're gonna get blown up.
Oh goodness.
If you get me a new gun, I can help.
Blight, no.
And Betty sitting next to me going, "No, Liam is not going."
What?
No.
Well, I was a bounty hunter with you. I could still go.
No, you're a retired bounty hunter who gets shot doing pellet runs. That should know better and be healing in bed and not be going kicking doors down.
Well, first of all, I'm out of the two of us. I'm the only one who's actually chased down a person with a bounty on them. So
Actually, I brought in Abel. I brought in other people.
bullshit. Yeah, Abel.
All right then, Blight. If you want to play that card, I got shot 4 times by a rifle by 4 people, and I managed to get back up and then get him justice.
All right, this is not a who can get shot the most competition. All right.
I don't want to win that.
Good,
Oh,
because
gosh, no.
we're not going into this. All right. I'm not pulling out scars. I'm leaving them hidden. All right.
Anyways.
He's gonna bring something up about Jeremiah in the original River Run.
Yeah, damn right.
We only met Jeremiah once, and you were actually there.
Yes,
when
I know. Yes, I remember.
He asked Luke to duel him fresh off the train.
I was about to say yes too, and Blade's looking at me like, "No, don't you do it." I was like, "Yeah, I was gonna do it."
Well, what's funny is knowing Luke then and knowing Luke now, Luke has come a long damn way. So.
Isn't that the truth? He's like a completely different person.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Luke,
For the better. For the better, man. For the better.
Yeah, I agree.
You just seem like an angry guy that didn't want to do anything but make money. I mean, that's
he didn't even want to make money. He lied about being a gunsmith for the longest time and said that he had no job and refused to do anything.
Maybe.
Yes, not maybe.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's
Oh
not
God.
alleged.
This isn't a courtroom, sir. All right. Goodness gracious.
I'm just saying, Blight would actually make a really good deputy. Like, just the way she can just rant on and everyone's just listening, and then you fall asleep. Like, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, I've been bashing my head on the wall at every freaking case because I don't miss details, and every single case that somebody has walked is because whoever was there has fucked things up, and they're so stupid that I just want to like scream and be like, you would have gotten them charged if you had just reminded the judge of this and this. So dumb.
So not only does she need to be a deputy, but she needs to go take that bar exam and be a lawyer. Gotcha. Okay, we'll pass it on to Ted.
Oh yes, a lawyer, a deputy, and an investigator. She has to be all three. You're good in every category, I think.
I'm also a doctor, by the way.
No, you're not. Well, actually, this is really weird.
I saved the Mavis from Spring Valley.
Hey.
Yeah, she actually was really sick and coughing everywhere, and he did cure her.
Alright, well, chewing on a bunch of mushrooms and running around acting like a crazy person doesn't make you a doctor. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's a low blow. That's a low blow. I saved her life. You can ask her.
He did, but yeah.
Alright. Oh, by the way, let Edmund know that I did tell Molly about his request for a bunch of donkeys.
Oh, yeah. She looks like she left a note here for him.
Okay.
Which is good. By the way, yeah. I don't know if you want an upgraded green one, but I have a lot better ones that probably by tomorrow.
Oh, got it. Is there one with this pattern?
You could be here when it's born. Well, it's not born yet. I have a male and a female, but they're about...
Oh, goodness.
You know, like... Yeah, like this is the baby, so... Like,
nice.
I still have to breed her with a male, but they're stronger now. Healthier and whatnot.
My horse goes 277 paces.
Nice.
But yeah, just keep that in mind if you do want an upgraded one to let me know. I know you're probably attached to what you have, and I haven't upgraded myself to the best, but I have finally finished combining everything, and they're great.
Yeah, he's not quite... Mossy's not quite as fast as Hooves, but I mean, I definitely won't turn one down. If you want to upgrade.
Yeah, speed's all in training. Okay, well, yeah, we'll send you an upgrade then.
All right. If I need to be around to try and catch it, just let me know a time.
Yeah, if you want to do that, we could do that probably, I don't know when, but it's definitely something we could do.
All right, well, just let me know a time.
To breed her. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right,
Stop
Luke.
by.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep, need to check on Blythe. I've been, yesterday I couldn't get my head to work, so.
Oh, yeah, well, I was in bed anyway.
I get that all the time.
All right.
Do you want to do something?
Y'all be safe.
Stay safe, you two.
You too.
Well, goodness gracious.
Well, that was quite something.
Yeah.
She should really become an investigator. She's really good at the details and everything.
Yep. She's doing like I do with that putting things together quickly.
It's good to see that Luke is out and about at least.
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry, this is awkward. Hello.
But it's not awkward. We're talking about you, not to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Go.
Alright, where are we going?
I stopped by Glacier Fall.
So funny.
True, very true.
Well, at least you know that we ain't talking no bad stuff about them, so that's all that matters.
Exactly. It's all good stuff, They are such lovely, lovely people.
Yep, I've known them since the minute I stepped off the train. It was weird. Blythe was annoying the mess out of me. Like, aren't you bored? Why are you just sitting there? How come you're not doing anything? I'm like, goodness gracious, will you calm down?
Well, nothing's changed there, so...
Yeah. Definitely nothing has changed there. Huh. I don't think I realized that cart was sitting there before.
Never seen it before.
Well, what an eventful evening.
I would say so myself, and I would say I very much enjoyed it actually. It's been quite adventurous.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, that reminds me.
Oh yeah.
Those panning site notes were put in. Oh, you already took care of them. Never mind.
Yep, I already took care of them. I made sure I took care of them while you were sleeping.
Well, goodness gracious. Guess I didn't need to
That's
mind the
what
secretary.
secretaries do.
Hello, I'm sorry. Wait for my eyes to adjust. I had that sun all the way here. I'm only now trying to clear.
Shall we go and check around town?
Yeah, yeah. Horses put
Good.
away.
How about yourself?
Doing good too. Every morning and every afternoon I think hard about you.
Yep.
I
Oh, you won't be on tomorrow?
come to my house a lot, really. Every time I look out my window,
wait.
there's an amazing steed. Two females yesterday, aged 28 and 29. And today, there was a horse. One solid color brown. Not orange, but brown. And it was an age 26. Gorgeous.
Ah, okay.
My house is teeming with wildlife. You should.
Well, y'all have fun.
Yeah, I should probably stop by. You're right about that. Indeed.
Don't know. It's just like a miracle from the mountains. It must be. Just keep coming and coming and coming every time I go outside. Something more beautiful than the last.
Well, maybe it's because they think you need beautiful things to look at.
Lovely.
Indeed.
I must be pretty proud, Miss Mom, to live in such a lovely community. It is so very beautiful here. Hello,
Indeed.
Mr. Mayor.
Mother Abigail.
Oh, your hat. You look quite different. I
Oh
guess
yeah,
when you
yeah.
travel, you wear your hat.
Yeah, yeah. When I get out on the horse normally, sometimes I forget to take it off, but you know it's not polite all the time to have your hat on.
Yeah, that's all right too. That's all right too. Well, I've done a lot of cooking today, and I'm now still looking for a newspaper lady. I left word with Mr. McGregor. He talked to you, newspaper girl. However, I have not seen an advert yet.
Yeah.
No,
We
I
actually
know he
have.
talked to Miss Gloriana.
I was gonna say, we actually we have a new one that I'm gonna be building her shop probably tomorrow, and then
A new one?
yeah, Miss Ira, who was leasing the gun shop. She is now a full citizen,
Yeah.
and she is also going to
Oh.
be a journalist.
Nice.
And why can't they share an office?
Well, I mean, we already got Rilla and Molly in that one up there, so I don't want to squeeze another third person
True.
in there. So what I'm gonna do is
True, but again, there's so many buildings here.
yeah, well, regardless, she needs a house, so I'm just gonna build the
Well,
bottom of it as the shop.
not quite, because we actually have a spare house.
Where?
I know Doc Thompson's horse is up there, but he's never moved in.
I mean, it's still
True, actually, she makes a very good point, sweetie.
the name on the house is still Doc Thompson. I'm not gonna give the man's house away.
If he's never awake and it's just standing there, he's never woken up, then why have an empty house that's not in use?
This is probably a personal conversation with your community outside of me being here. And I'll let you guys have that conversation. However, Mayor, if you see your newspaper lady, old or new, I'm hiring a responsible child. Do me a collection of fiber. I will give them the PIN code to my fiber box. Their first payment will be $10, and I will give them an allowance every week to help me collect fiber. I am getting old, and it is hard for me to do. But if I hire a youngin', he can do it. And
That's funny. Miss Adams is right there too.
Here's a journalist here.
Speak of a journalist, and they walk up.
Lovely. I would like to put an ad in your newspaper. Where shall we go to talk?
Well, we can go to my office. Just let me park my donkey.
Which reminds me, Miss Adams, I need to get you to give me a copy of your sign, because I had a problem with the federal folk telling me that there was one of the issues about people falling asleep was the number of signs they had to look at, and it was affecting their heads. So I took down all the signs, and I need to put your signs back up.
Oh, okay. There's still signs at the back of my barn. I think that's one of them.
Okay, good.
It's the one for the brewery.
Yeah, well, I also need your publication one.
Oh yeah, if you just
Mother
if you
Abigail, it
put
was
the
good to see you
canvases
again.
back, I can put it back up there.
All right.
You too, Miss Molly. I'll see you soon. Don't you worry. And I do
Sweetie.
wish to meet your daughter.
Yes, dear.
Indeed.
I was over at the
her.
post
She'll
office,
be back on Monday.
and I got some letters, but I was just thinking, should we put a slot for Miss Ingram at the post office?
Yes,
we should.
To eat by strangers, but
Let me
she
go
is
take care
most
of that real
welcome to
quick.
come and have a snack here and there.
Well, seeing as you're no stranger to me, I wouldn't call you a stranger to her.
Wonder which one we should give her.
Maybe the one that says vacant, I think.
There should be two.
There's one over here that says vacant.
Yeah, where'd the other one go? Oh wait, that's right. Ted built it. Never mind. Duh.
Sweetie.
Yes.
You have mail, by the way.
Okay.
By the looks of it. I also got some letters too. Apparently, Miss Storm's away on a hike again. She'll be back on Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. That's adorable. That is adorable.
Oh my.
Oh. Nope, nope, nope.
Gosh.
Look, look, look. Dear.
What?
Look. What's right here?
What?
Joseph already took care of it. I put it.
Oh, there it
I had
is.
used this one. Yep. Let's see what's this.
Ah,
Alright.
okay.
Yep, yep.
I got a reading from Miss Rayner, so I did.
Yes, so did I.
Looks like the little ones will be coming sooner than I thought. Oh gosh.
Might have to do. Well.
I'm trying to keep my mind clear, you know,
Okay.
but it's very hard, especially after seeing you like that today with your.
Yeah, yeah.
With just your underwear.
Yeah, yeah. Same. Yep.
I think I need to wash my thoughts in this river.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. The river just makes me.
It very difficult.
The river just makes me think of it more.
God damn it.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
What? Nothing.
Nothing.
He said it first, not me. You heard nothing.
Well, I only heard you.
Oh goodness. Let's see. I think I need to run pelt. Wait. What time is it?
Okay, I think I'm going to go to bed and have some dreams. Yes, yes.
Well, if you'd like, I can lay with you till you fall asleep.
That would be lovely. Oh. Thank you, sweetie. Yes.
I'll be back.
Good night, Miss Molly. Hope you have a nice evening.
Well, sweet
I have to
dreams.
get my signs back up. I'm sorry.
Seeing as she's going to lay with you.
I think so. Oh yes, sweetie, that actually reminds me. I got a letter also that, well, more like a telegram, that my family are going to be not in this county, but in the county next to it. And I was wondering if I could go and see them just for the night. I'll be back on Saturday.
Well, absolutely. I'm not gonna stop you.
Thank you, baby.
You too, sir.
Thank you. I was just wondering to let you know, just so you don't think I went missing or anything.
Some really nice,
Oh no.
how would you say, new.
I'm pretty confident that I don't have to worry about that.
User left your channel.
Ooh, that's a dead end. I think it's a dead end.
I think I'm probably gonna actually take a nap till after that storm.
Oh, you should, sweetie. It's been such a long day for you.
It's actually already been 24 hours that I've been up. It's actually been quite a while that I've been up too.
True, very true, actually. But I hope you sleep well, sweetie. Night, night.
Yeah, you too. Alright. I might be back after the reboot, I'm not sure yet. We'll see.